The year was 2015, when the world was blessed with Adele's Hello. I mean, the year was 2015, and the world was blessed with Alan Jackson's Angels and Alcohol. The album was held to critical acclaim in the country music sphere, with many songs being passable for people that like good music. However, there is one song that is a Greek tragedy contained in the confines of this family friendly song: Jim and Jack and Hank. Now, if you look up the meaning behind this song, you will find the most commonly accepted one is that in the song, Alan Jackson is breaking up with a woman, and it doesn't matter to him because he has Jim and Jack and Hank. Jim being Jim Beam, Jack being Jack Daniels, and Hank being Hank Williams. But what if I told you that no matter where you look, you will never find the true meaning of this otherwise basic song? Until now. I have discovered a hidden story about a man who has repressed homosexual urges and has been faking his whole life until now. Let's begin. The opening lyrics say, "Hey, you were standing by the screen door slamming, rather clear what's taking place. You were holding on to Louis. He was packing. He was heavy. That plastic handle just about to break." At first glance, this seems like nothing, but what if I told you that this subtly implies his repressed homosexuality? He says that Louis was hacking, meaning he was checking him out. Well, then you picked up Chloe. She then knew y'all were going. She started barking like a tank. I was shocked and I was joking, but I would not be longing, because I got Jim and Jack and Hank. His girlfriend leaves him, and he realizes that he's gay for Jim, Jack, and Hank, the friends he made along the way. Chorus. Take your string bikinis, your apple martinis, take what's left there in the bank, take your flat iron, your curlers, your sparkling water, and that damn perfume I never liked. Take your black Mercedes, all that stuff for ladies. To me, you're just a total blank. Go on, leave me, baby. I don't need you. I got Jim and Jack and Hank. He's implying he doesn't like the things that are more feminine, like the string bikinis and the damn perfume that, quote unquote, all that stuff for ladies that he never liked. Well, now you left screaming and your tires screeching, that little dog right in your lap. I've become a little sad, and I called up on my old dad. He said, "Son, you just woke me from my nap." I told him you had left me. He said, "Now, son, don't you hate me? You know exactly what I think. You know you're better off. You can fish, you can golf. You still got Jim and Jack and Hank." He said not because his girl left, but rather that his dad will not accept him for liking Jim, Jack, and Hank. However, his dad is in full support of it. Alan's mom is never heard from in this song, so his dad must have divorced her because he too is secretly gay and understands what his son is going through. So I got out the whiskey, I began listening to the songs out in my truck you couldn't crank. I started feeling empty, then it hit me again. I've got Jim and Jack and Hank. So he listens to the songs he played with Jim, Jack, and Hank, and remembers what it feels like to be whole again. Take with that what you wish. That's right, you go ahead. I'll be o- I'll be a-okay because I got Jose, Captain Morgan, not to mention old George and Tammy, Loretta, Merle, Willie Nelson, Big John Cash. How about old Jimmy Buffett? Bring him in there. When that sun's shining, George Strait, an old friend. Can't forget Hank Jr. and all his rowdy friends. I'm gonna clean out the whole closet, baby. Ah, yeah. Goodbye. I'm going to clean out the whole closet means he's finally coming out with all his secrets. Now, you might be thinking, what about him mentioning Tammy and Loretta if he's gay? He's into group stuff. That's why almost every time he mentions someone, it's multiple people. That's why his previous relationship with a single woman wasn't fulfilling. And honestly, as well, guys, even though this has nothing to do with the meaning of this song, the correct meaning that we've gotten over with, I think that the ending of The Sopranos was